As far as Ariel's question about the wealth machine, I know the thought is if I'm going to buy stocks and put them in my wealth machine, isn't it better if I buy like on the dip and buy them down here? Well, yeah, that would be great, except if it does this, then you would have been better waiting. The other thing is, okay, well, what happens if it does this and I ended up buying at the top? Ugh. Well, that's okay, because if it goes higher, you'll get an order to sell. If it goes lower, you'll get an order to buy. So it doesn't really matter where you buy it because let me draw it this way. It's important that you understand the way the algorithms work. If the stock is coming down like this, you will get at some point it will trigger an order for you to buy because now you can get the stocks that you have in your portfolio at a discount. So it tells you to buy and tells you exactly how much. As price goes up, it hits a certain level, and then it will tell you to sell. And it'll also tell you exactly how much. In between, it just says hold. So the idea is when your portfolio moves lower, you trigger buy orders. When it moves higher, it triggers sell orders. So it doesn't really matter if you bought here, it might give you a sell order. If, if you bought it, you know, here, it might give you another buy order here and maybe another one here. It doesn't really matter what your entry is. Do you understand? Because if you were just going to buy and hold, Ariel, then yeah, you want to wait, try to pick a bottom, try, and then you just hope for the best that prices keep going higher. But we don't just buy and hold. We allow the wealth machine to give us signals to buy when the prices are low and our portfolio has dropped and our cash is just waiting to buy and the machine is hungry and so it will eat. And then we wait for the market moves to move higher and higher where it gets so fat and bloated it says you got to sell. Take some profits and put those profits back into cash and build up that cash reserve so that when we come back down here and it gets hungry and it wants to eat, you got the cash to buy. That's just how it works. The bare minimum on opening a machine, there is no minimum. If you bought, one share of QQQ, you could put it into your wealth machine and it'll tell you what to do with it. So there is no minimum at all. You could buy one share of one stock and put it in there. The Ken X, yeah, the wealth machine. As if you guys have seen, here I'll post this for you guys so that you can watch it if you haven't seen it already. The original wealth machine webinar is right here. So this talks about Robert Lacello. I did his AIM program 30 years ago, and it worked pretty good until the market kind of changed and shifted. I got away from it. When I decided I wanted to invest again, I re-looked at it. I put it together, but it was missing some components. And so I decided to talk to Van, and Van and I went through about a year of testing and putting in different filters and different triggers. And we built an algorithm off of, not off of, but loosely related to and off of Robert Lacello's initial automatic investment system. So its genesis is Robert Lucello for sure. But we've taken it to a whole nother level and have created an algorithm where literally you just, do I have one here? I don't have one up. Um, Plug your stocks in and it'll manage your whole portfolio. And the way we have, worked out the entire methodology of it, we have 30 years of back testing that we can prove that it beats buy and hold and any other buy and hold strategy, dollar cost averaging, trying to buy the dips, all of that stuff. It outperforms it um, exponentially. And we have the proof. And we've been running this thing now for 3 years. Yeah. Whatever the weakness is, well, there were many weaknesses in that system. Um, we corrected them, programmed them to modern day time, built software, and then plugged that software into Excel. So it all works off of an Excel sheet with the algos built in. And not only that, I created a buy sell indicator so that when it gives you, let's say you have 5 stocks, when you get a sell order, let's say you have $8,500 in this particular wealth machine and you got 5 stocks. You started with an equal amount. You get a sell order, and the sell order says sell, and it'll tell you, you know, $843.22. It'll literally tell you an exact amount what to sell. So you look over here and you go, well, which ones do I sell? Well, I've got an indicator on TradeStation, and it's a radar screen that looks like this. And you plug in your 5 stocks into it, and then it'll say sell or buy. So you pick out the ones that say sell and you divide it by the amount of the sell order. Let's say it gives you 2 stocks in the indicator to sell. Well, then you just, what 400 and one's going to be $450 worth, and the other one will be around 400 worth. So you'll sell that much of those 2 stocks that the indicator told you. It's the greatest thing. So once you really understand what we do here, we swing trade options because it's the best vehicle to trade because of its liquidity and its leverage. This is Masterclass. This is weekly income, and I've proven it over 5 years, 70% plus win rate, plus a methodology to teach you how to fish, teach you how to trade, teach you how to allocate, a real trading plan that you can customize for yourself.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video from Trade With Me Now. Make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel so you make sure that you catch our next video right when it's released. Also, if you have a question or comment, please leave that in the comments section below. And of course, if you want to learn more about Trade With Me Now or join our community of profitable traders, go to tradewithmenow.com. There's also a link in the description below.